Hey YouTube, my name is Eve the Weave. Please like, share, and subscribe, honey. Let me tell y'all something. I've been tired of Spice, and I've noticed that a lot of people are calling for Spice to be fired too. And here's my thing with Spice. I like Spice's music or whatever, but I feel like Spice be going overboard. This is where I knew she was going overboard. If y'all look at this screenshot, y'all should know where it's from if y'all loving hip-hop fans like that. This is the Love and Hip Hop reunion, right? With Scrap. Y'all see Scrap there. Who else was there? Scrap was there. Chaotic had COVID, so he had to be on the balcony half the trip. Cardi Red was there. Shay was there. Mariah Lynn was there. Chrissy, Jim Jones, girlfriend, a fiance, wife, whatever they want to call each other, I don't know. But they all was there at this reunion, right? And let me give y'all an update on this reunion. Let me just go backwards real quick, and then I'm going to give y'all an update on what's been going on lately. Because y'all know I love a good breakdown. Now, here we go. Now, my thing is with Spice. This was a reunion that she put together in Jamaica. She was supposed to get the keys, and she gave out, I know she gave out a lot of stuff to her hometown of Jamaica, right? But that being said, that's fine and dandy. Nobody's not mad at that. All right, but I feel like because she brought the trip together, a lot of people was coming on the trip. Everybody had a plus one, it seemed like. Mariah Lynn bought Shay. Shay is from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. So she bought Shay. And Shay bought her brother. But you know that Amada from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood used to go with Shay's brother. And Shay and Amada ain't been, you know, cool like that back in this time right here. This was like what, from 2 seasons ago maybe? I'm not too sure. So I'm just giving y'all a little brief recap. And Shay and Amada wasn't seeing eye to eye because of the brother and the situation like that. She felt like Shay should have felt, Shay was in her feelings about Amada moving on to the brother's friend, and that's who she had the twins by, and now, you know, he's out of the picture, and now Safari is in it. Just give y'all a little recap. But Spice is the one that brought the group together, and Amada helped her out with everybody, bringing everybody together. Everybody had a plus one. So Tokyo and Cardi got into a little bit of beef on this episode. And Tokyo came back out because she heard Spice talking. Now this is when Tokyo and Cardi Red was mad tight. So Cardi Red gave Spice a party for her birthday on the beach and all that. It was nice. But my thing is, Spice, you be going overboard. Because when everything is going down and all the fights is going down, Tokyo Vanity jumped on Cardi because they got into a little tiff. Right? This is right before. Let's go to the next screenshot. This is them on the floor. Guess who's standing right there? Now, if it's a one-on-one and Cardi Red is jumping, if Tokyo Tony jumped on Cardi Red and they having a one-on-one, why would you jump in it? You see Mariah Lynn is right there, right? With the blonde hair, with the white robe. She says, Spice, stop. Spice, stop. So that means you was down there hitting Tokyo. You was down there hitting Tokyo. For no reason. Even though it was a one-on-one. Instead of you minding your business and being a host, you jumped in a situation that didn't have nothing to really do with you. Okay, let's keep going. Now this is all broken up. They pull back Spice. You see she looking all wild and crazy. She's on go. Let's go to the next slide. You see her pick up this big bucket of whatever this is. It looked like it was yellow. They said, I don't know what this was. Some type of lemonade, some type of something. She picks it up and she goes throws it at Shay. She throws it on Shay. Security guards is right there. They telling her, stop, stop, stop. Don't do that, don't do that. Way before she even got to Shay. Because Shay was over there minding her business, eating whatever she was eating out of her little cup. Shay wasn't in none of the fight. Shay was minding her business. So she throws the bucket of liquid on top of Shay. This is the ending result. You see Shay is all wet. I say that to say this. Spice. Spice. You are something else. And I say that not to be mean or none of that, but you are something else. I believe you are a shit starter. And a lot of people are calling for you to be fired too. Because see, here's the thing. Let's go back to Spice's picture. People say, oh, you don't say things about people, family members, and X, Y, and Z. You talked about Erica Mena's son. Erica Mena retaliated, and she came for you. I mean, was it right for her to do by pushing that table on your stomach? No. You've been coming at Cardi Red too the whole season though. Over because she's your friend's friend all of a sudden. So you don't like that. I think you're a little bit jealous of that. But anywho, you came at Tamar on the live. You and Tamar got into it on the live or whatever. Let's go to that live real quick. So this is Spice in her live before Tamar got in her live, because her and Tamar went live, and I'm going to show you that too. And then I'm going to show you, because Erica Mena got fired from another movie, well, another set, and we're going to talk about that too. So let's get into what Spice had to say about the altercation between her and Erica.
Yeah, but I see other people kind of twisting the story. Mother. If anybody out there remember the clip clearly, I said to Erica, you are acting like the first one to get divorced or whatever the case may be. And I'm going to tell you why I was saying these things. Because a lot of you, I realize you act on the 30-second that you see on social media or the 1-minute clip that you may see, and you don't understand that this is a show. There's other things that kind of goes to that little 30-second that you see. So I really just quickly say this to say that I'm losing my train of thought because I have so much things to get off of my mind. But I really just quickly say this to say that when I was telling Erica that you're acting like, oh, you're the only person or whatever, she came to my gala. I just recently come from Miami. They gave me the keys to the region. And, you know, she was there screaming, acting ballistic. And, you know, it was very embarrassing to how she was behaving in front of, like, the dignitary people. There were 16 different mayors and vice mayors and people that was there looking at me crazy, like, what's going on? And she was just, you know, screaming ballistic and talking about Safari and what the case may be. And so I was trying to straightforwardly tell her, listen, it's hard for me to not look at you and tell you the truth, that you cannot play a victim and a cry wolf when at the same time Safari upon the other so you're still sexually involved. So it's like y'all divorced for 1 year, but you're still sexually involved. So it's like everything all over the place. So it's like, I'm like, okay, you are not the first person to be divorced. I want you to pull yourself together. My accent and my attitude may come off wrong sometimes because just how I deliver things, but is it a way of fake with somebody and act like, and then you go behind them back like some of you do on social media? Because I see the comments all the time telling somebody to get over it. Are you going to be just the straight up person to say, listen, this is what it is? You know what I'm saying? That's really where the conversation was coming from. There is no time at all. You go into what we call filming. When you hear me say filming, it's that we know that camera is there. There's at no given time we go into filming not knowing what we are going to discuss. Erica asked to speak to me because of what happened in Miami. She wanted to have a conversation with me, and we all knew, you know, what happened in Miami. There was a picture with me and Amara La Negra and Safari, and she felt some kind of way about it. She also felt some kind of way about these Rolexes that was given to Amara La Negra's kids. And I went and speak to Safari, and so she wanted to have a conversation with me. And so we went to that table knowing that we are going to have a conversation about parenting, single mother, you name it. Like, we know what we're going to talk about. At no given time, we don't go into filming not knowing what the situation is.
First of all, I don't think she went in there knowing that you was going to bring up her son. No, I don't think so. You brought up her son because you knew that was a trigger for her. You knew what she was doing. Not to dismiss what Erica said to you, because she was wrong too. But at the same token, for you to sit back and say, oh, we knew what we was going to be talking about. So you trying to tell me Erica Mena went into that scene knowing you was going to bring up her son, and she didn't say nothing about it before then, but she got in front of the cameras and all of a sudden now she's feeling some type of way? Cut it out. Cut it out right now.
Fake person that you want me to be. And so like I said, we went into the situation at the table knowing that we're going to talk about the obvious. You guys said I bring up somebody kid. That was not the case as well. If you watch back the clip again, she said to me, you're acting like if the shoes was on your foot, you wouldn't feel some kind of way. To the fact that I was telling her, you need to stop acting like this. So she said, you act like if the shoes did on your foot, you wouldn't feel some kind of way about this. Like, I'm a single mom, so you don't want me to talk about it or whatever. And I replied to
no. What she said was, you was trying to say, oh, you a single parent or X, Y, and Z. Erica said that she got into it with Safari over you because he seemed like he cared more about you than his own wife. Then Erica said, if you was in my shoes, wouldn't you feel the same type of way? That's how that went. And you know damn well, if you are with a man or married to a man, Spice, and the man, and you and him is going through conflict, and a man is sitting up there saying basically, oh my goodness, my friend, and he's crying, hooping, and hollering, you're going to say, and that is going to be your natural reaction as a woman, knowing what you went through with that man and your childbirth and you being alone. We just watched the whole season of Erica 2 years ago being in the hospital by herself while Safari was gallivanting and traveling the globe and being on Love and Hip Hop and bringing other girls that look like her on Love and Hip Hop. So please stop it. And if you was in her shoes, you would have said the same thing to your man. Well, damn, you care more about her than you care about me. She said, and that's exactly what she said to Safari. So I don't know why you trying to spin it like, oh no, that's not how it went. Girl, bye.
Guys to do it behind her back. Like, we not to just make it make sense when we're not splitting on justice, because at the end of the day, like me say, we go at the table and we know, say, yeah, we're going to talk about a situation, yeah. And it so happens that the child that I spoke about offended her. And that is on her because...
Why is that on her? Why is that on her? Yeah, she should have ignored your black ass, but why did you bring up her child? Why are you bringing up kids? She didn't bring up your kids. She didn't bring up your kids not one time. Only time y'all brought up kids is when you said, I'm a single mother of 14 years. She said to you, and her reply was, I'm a single mother of 16 years. So you should understand where I'm coming from. Then you brought up her child, don't even love her. Spice, cut the shit. Listen, let's keep going.
Replied and said, with the son that doesn't like you. How is it that Una watch Love and Hip Hop from how much years now? Over maybe 10 years. People talk about people being deadbeat. People I speak from people parenting long before me come on Love and Hip Hop, before me left from Jamaica. So how now when I am speaking on a parenting, it becomes, oh, I'm the problem, when parenting has been talking about on Love and Hip Hop for a decade. We have to make it make sense when I say that's off limits, because it has never been off limits before. So you can't use that to justify a situation.
But you using this live to justify why you spoke upon her son, when she didn't really bring up your kids like that. She didn't say your kids didn't love you. You actually said to that girl's face, and your kids didn't love you. And then you had the nerve to say, oh, well, Stevie J said it too, and you didn't say nothing to him. Okay, so you thought that you was gonna get a pass? And if you know know people are saying stuff like that to her, and you know that's her trigger, then why would you say it? Because you knew that was her trigger. Now, let's get into the whole Tamar of the situation. Because I feel like Tamar, you should have watched the whole episode, or at least that piece of it. You know how social media is. Tamar works for Dish Nation. I'm talking about Tamar Braxton. She works for Dish Nation. They had to commentate about it, X, Y, and Z. Tamar says, well, if that was me, I don't know what I would have said out my mouth. It's over from there. Not in those words, but that's what that's the gist of what she was saying. My thing is, y'all too invested. Y'all too invested about what people gotta say that don't know you like that. Y'all work with these people. Y'all in love and hip hop. People are gonna say things that hit below the belt. Yes, Erica Mena should have ignored you and put that table in your fucking stomach and kept it pushing. Because that's what I would have did. You lucky she didn't take a bottle and pour some water in your face or something. But she put that table in and ran you over with that table. And that should have been the end of it. But her calling you a monkey, a blue monkey, and this monkey, and that monkey, and making monkey sounds, that was dead wrong. But here's the tea. Here's the tea, Spice. You turned right around on the next episode of Love and Hip Hop, and you called Bambi a giraffe. You called Bambi a giraffe out the blue because she said that she did not speak to Erica about the comments that she made to you. So now you flips it, and then you says, oh, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Sierra. But you talking about how they her friends. Oh, how y'all her friends, and y'all don't even ever speak to her. Y'all so phony. Y'all so this. Y'all so that. Spice, baby girl, it's you. It's you. It's you. It's you. It's you. And I don't want to hear, oh, because I'm Jamaican and it comes out like that and I deliver like that. Cut it out. You're full of shit. You're full of it. And for VH1, for Love and Hip Hop, the franchise, the Mona Scott of it all, for you to get up there and say that you handle it after y'all fire Erica Mena, how long this been recorded? How long this been recorded, I asked. You know why I asked that? Is because I feel like y'all full of it. I feel like y'all used that moment to go viral. It went viral, but it backfired. And a lot of people was really on Erica Mena's side. So y'all had to fire Erica Mena because, oh, she called her a monkey, this is that and the third, and blah, 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 blah. I get it. I understand why y'all fire Erica. But y'all didn't have to keep playing the monkey part. Y'all didn't have to keep playing it as many times as she said it out her mouth. Y'all didn't have to do that. Y'all did that because y'all wanted a viral moment. And y'all wanted the people to be all riled up in these comments underneath social media. And that's what y'all did. Y'all had y'all moment, and then y'all flipped it on Erica, and then y'all turned around and fired her when all y'all had to do in production and the studio was bleep half of that monkey stuff out. I can understand her getting a pass with it and doing it one time and saying it one time and y'all let her get a pass. She made sounds, the monkey sounds. She said, monkey, blue monkey, you a monkey. Oh, I wish you would die. This is that and the third. Y'all could have bleeped a lot of that out. Y'all chose not to bleep it out. Y'all chose not to bleep it out. And now we here, and now it looks like Spice is going after Sierra and Bambi now. My thing is, though, why? Why? When are y'all going to put a stop to Spice? She gets up, walks across the table and all that. Spice has a history. If y'all, I'm a black woman, and I'm gonna call it for what it is. Spice has a history of getting up and walking across and walking up on people and throwing stuff on people and jumping in fights and not minding her business. But when y'all gonna handle that? Oh, we not?
Hi, I'm not happy tonight, Spice. I'm not even gonna. I don't like none of this shit, and I don't like when people do stuff for clickbait. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry all of this happened. I have no reason to come for you publicly. We've talked on, a couple occasions. Like, privately, I love you. I respect you. I think you're an amazing artist. I think you're an amazing mama. And I have absolutely no reason to come for you. And nor would I. Like you said, I got your fucking number. I will call you.
Yes. And that's why I was surprised, because I was like, Tamar, you could have just called me, because you know we're in this field of, work. And somebody see a little 30-second clip, the way I saw it, I was like, oh my God, I could have explained the entire situation. So, again, I love you too. And I know you didn't mean it in the way that you were saying, that it came off to the public.
It came off because if you guys see the problem with everybody nowadays, they go along with the clicks instead of like looking at things and doing their own research. And as I showed you, I didn't say nothing, derogatory towards you, nor would I ever say anything derogatory towards you.
Right.
The whole point of the matter is I was speaking from the clip that I saw and as a mother's perspective. I didn't even comment on Erica. I don't agree with Erica calling you no monkey. I think that's some real bullshit. I don't give a fuck if at the end of the day somebody did talk about your child. The first thing you should jump to something racist. I don't believe in that. I don't believe that. You don't deserve that. Can you fucking stop? Okay, I don't give a fuck. Can you stop? Please. I just don't agree with it.
Right.
I don't agree with it. So I don't give a damn what that clip said. Y'all gonna look for that shit for yourself. I put it in my story. And I sent it to you to put it in your story. I would never talk derogatory about you. I love you to pieces. You know how I feel about you.
And
I
know I love you too. That's why I was like, Tamar, you have my number. What is this I woke up to? And I was so broken, but I love you. You know how I feel about you. And I'm glad we were able to talk as queens. You have a good night. And wait. Let's talk about the food now. Let's not forget.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this food now. What did you
make
say?
some oxtails and some saltfish. You know what I'm saying?
Now, you hurried up and got off that topic with her because you realized she's the wrong one. But what she did say is, if somebody say something about my child and tell me that my child don't love me, all bets is off. That's what she said. So let's keep going. Now, this is the next episode after the whole situation. Kirk took everybody to a beach. I forgot where they went. I think they went to Barbados or something like that for Rashida's birthday. So he took everybody on vacation or whatever. Of course, Erica's not there. She was not invited. Spice was invited because Rashida really wanted Spice to be there. Bambi was there, and so was Sierra. So, somebody asked Bambi, did they speak to Erica? Matter of fact, I think it was Spice asked, did she speak to Erica? And then she says, oh, so you didn't speak to your best friend? You didn't speak to your best friend? Let's get into it.
Bambi, have you spoken to Erica? I have spoken to her. Like, she's been working a lot, so we haven't really been able to have, like, the normal conversations that we have, like, extensive. But just briefly,
I'm so interested to know what she said to you about that whole situation.
We didn't really go into it that much, but when I was talking to Sierra earlier, when we were on the way here, she told me that Erica said something that was way out the way, and I haven't talked to her. But
you haven't talked to your best friend?
I'm at a place right now where I just cannot take a lot of bull. I know damn well.
Now, you already starting. You haven't talked to your best friend. You've been antagonized. You're trying to antagonize them into an argument. But let's keep going.
Come, you haven't talked to your best friend?
Oh, I have talked to her, but not about that. She's been working, like I said. She's been doing her movies and stuff.
Bambi, have you spoken to Erica?
I have spoken to her. Like, she's been working a lot, so we haven't really been. So, yeah.
No, she really ain't told us about them crazy.
She really haven't.
I was like, what the you told
Why
me? Why y'all always so fake?
Who's so fake? Who are you talking to?
Who the are you talking to? I'm not talking to you. Okay.
Now, as you can see, Shekinah's trying to calm Spice down and trying to sit her back down in her seat already. why are you even coming at them? If your beef is with Erica, because they her best friends, you come for them? You have issues, Spice. I'm sorry. Spice been out of control. I've proven it. Spice has been out of control. But let's keep going.
You tell her. I just can't be at a table with her doing the two-faced thing and saying, oh, I haven't spoken to Erica. Why does it matter? When I told you straight to your face, all I wish you said no, still them not believe it. This just not makes sense.
Why are you so mad?
Like,
Why are you so upset, Spice? Speak on it. So, yeah.
Because at the end
What's
of
your
the day,
issue?
y'all listen, we being mad about some that Safari actually started. Like, this some bull.
Safari never said or started. If y'all always are trying to find a reason to blame somebody but on the damn
No, I'm
self.
saying the reason why, no.
This have nothing to do with Safari.
What Erica did was wrong. The stuff she was saying, I told the baby, she was dead ass wrong. I'm a black woman. A black woman,
Yeah,
a
but
mom.
y'all true.
It
My
was
best
wrong.
friend. I told me some major hot now. Oh, I never talked to her.
No, I did not. I heard that whatever situation y'all
Are you
saying
talking
that
to
she
me
said,
now, bitch?
I'm talking
You
to
talking
you.
to me now?
Yes, I'm
You
talking
wanna
to you.
talk now, bitch?
Yes, I'm
Okay,
talking
so
to
let's
you.
go talk. Let's talk. Let's go talk.
Let's talk, Spice.
You just keep up with who you talking to. And now you want to talk to me.
Yeah.
Why she had to get up? They was already talking to you. Oh, let's go talk then. Let's go. You don't want to talk. You want to fight. You don't want to talk. You got up in a rage. You want to fight. Just because they're her friends, that don't mean that they spoke to her. Baby already said she did not speak to her about that. See, Eric came to her and told her what Erica did. So what is the problem, Spice? What is the problem? Your problem is your temper, honey. Your head got too big for your shoulder. And you're feeling some type of way. So now you come for Bambi and Sierra. What is your issue? You have an issue. And that is getting out of control. And maybe you need to see anger management and go to therapy. Maybe Mona Scott should fire you. Because you have the problem. You. It's you. I've been tired of Spice a long time ago. I knew she was going to say something to somebody to hit her over the head with her table. It doesn't make any sense. And you know what? Spice, pretty gal, pretty dark-skinned gal. But why you so angry? You angry every time somebody says something to you. You come off angry. Why you so mad like Bambi say? Then you turn around, call Bambi a giraffe. Why you do that? But if she would have called you a polar bear or koala bear or something, then you'd be ready to really fight, all right? It's like you hit below the belt and then don't nobody to hit you back. I don't understand. So at the end of everything, Erica not only lost one job, she lost 2 jobs in 1 week. 1 week. Now, All Black, which is crazy, because you on a show that's, you on a network called All Black, which is on Amazon Prime, right? And you call her Black Monkey, but you're doing a series on Amazon on All Black called Hush. Now, I watch Hush. I was waiting for Hush to come back on. It stars T.S. Madison. It stars a lot of different people. Erica is one of the people that's in it. The girl from Housewives of Potomac, she's in it. Candace. I'm waiting for All Black. I'm waiting for it to come back on, and then boom, you've been fired. We do not condone Erica Mena's recent comments. She will be featured in the up and coming season of Hush, set to premiere later this year, as production was completed months ago. But in the events of the additional season, she will not be a part of the cast. So now she don't got fired from another show. And a lot of people are speculating, should she go after VH1 and sue them? Shrappy has came out and said that she shouldn't have been fired. And a lot of people has came out and said that Erica shouldn't have been fired. You understand what I'm saying? All because she made a mistake. Or some people don't feel like it was a mistake. Some people really do feel like Erica Mena is racist. Allegedly. All this is alleged. I don't want nobody coming after my channel or none of that, because y'all know y'all be in y'all little feelings, okay? When I break down these videos and stuff. And I get all type of emails and stuff. And I really don't even care about your feelings. I'm just speaking the truth. Spice has a problem. Her head getting too big for her shoulders. And it's time to put a stop to that. Because see, here's the thing. Spice is going to do something else throughout the season. I cannot wait for the episode to come on tonight. Spice is going to do something else. And then what? Spice is going to yell at Bambi and Erica, Bambi and Sierra, and then what now? Because I already told you and a couple of videos ago that Sierra and Bambi and Erica is no longer friends in real life. But this has already been recorded. So I want to see what else is going to transpire on these episodes that's coming up. Because Spice is getting out of control. Mona Scott, you sitting up there talking about, oh, I handled it by firing Erica. No, you should have fired your team. Why are you firing Erica? It's not her fault that y'all put that out there. Yes, it's her fault because she said it out her mouth. But y'all put it out there to the world. Y'all could have bleeped all that out. Beep, 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 beep. Y'all could have beeped all that out. But y'all chose to leave that in there. Y'all needed somebody to talk about your little show. And y'all used her. And if I'm Erica, I'm lawyering the fuck up. Because there's no way y'all feel like y'all gonna fire me when y'all producers and editing on this show, and y'all let that go on and go on and go on and go on, and then y'all put your little warning in between all of it as it's transpiring. No, y'all don't get no slack. Oh, because we fired her. Y'all been knew that this was about to air. Why she ain't been fired? Why is this now hitting the fan? You know why? Because people are talking about it. So y'all feel like y'all did something. Oh, I handled it. Well, guess what, big Mona Scott? You should handle the production team. You should handle the editing team. You should handle yourself. Because at the end of the day, it's your show. It's your franchise. It's your baby. And I don't feel like if Spice is not going to be handled and she's not going to miss a couple of episodes, then Erica, I feel like everybody should have got suspended. Everybody should have got suspended. Fired? No. Suspended? Yes. Because Spice knew what she was doing when she poked that Erica. When you poke the bear, that's what you got. And that's why she flipped that table on your ass. You talked about her child, and she flipped that table on you. You knew what she was doing. And I don't want to hear, oh, she didn't know. And you're a black woman. And you're taking up for Erica. No, I'm taking up for what's right. You poked the bear. And you kept poking. So at the end of the day, y'all tell me what y'all feel. But I don't feel like if one gets fired, the other one should got fired too. And y'all gonna say, oh, Spice didn't do nothing that was so damaging but talk about her child. And Erica should have ignored it. Erica should have ignored it. I just would have put that table upside her motherfucking head and kept pushing. I would have never said all that monkey shit. But when you say stuff like that, Erica, stuff like that has consequences and repercussions. And now you here. And you done lost 2 gigs. You've been on Love and Hip Hop franchise off and on. You done went from, you started at New York. Then you went over to Atlanta. Like, come on, baby girl. And you get fired over a comment like that? You should have known when she hits you in the head with that, oh, because your son don't love you. You should have known you was being set up right then and there. I would have just laughed and put the table, like I said, on top of her fucking head. And walked away. Straight like that. Because see now, here's the thing. You haven't said nothing about None of this is going on. You have not went live not one time. Spice keeps going live and antagonizing you and talking about you and saying your name, saying your name, saying your name. Meanwhile, in between, while it looked like you hiding and it looked like you guilty of something, you should have just put the table on her and kept it pushing. I would have never made not one more comment. I would have never told her, oh, she should have died. Because let me tell you something, when you say stuff like that to people, words have a way of rotating, baby. And when you said that about her people, when you said that about her, you should have known. You should have known what was going to be the repercussions behind that. It was a setup. I feel like it was all a setup to get you going. Okay? And who's to say Spice didn't want you fired off the show? Who's to say? And I don't want to hear, oh, why was Spice want her fired? Spice seemed like she got a problem. Spice don't seem like she got a problem in y'all. Spice don't seem like she has a problem to y'all. She goes from a 0 to 100, and then she says, oh, because I'm Jamaican, and it comes off like that. Come on, we're not going to do that. I'm West Indian, and I've had my wild days. But we're not going to sit up there and act like Spice didn't poke that bear. Did she have every right to put that table in your stomach? Some may say, oh, she didn't touch her. That's true. But at the end of the day, some things that's on this show, and when you say it out your mouth, you got to handle that, what comes behind that. I would have got up, put the table in her stomach, and left like she did. But on your way out, Erica, you said this blue monkey, that. You already knew that was a derogatory term. And you kept saying it, and you kept saying it, and you kept saying it. So even if it was a setup, you helped them sex you up in that moment by keep saying it and keep saying it. Because you had to know, working on Love and Hip Hop and working with some of these producers, that they was going to put that out there to cover their ass. And that's exactly what they did. They covered their ass. And they put you out. And now you can't even break it down. I'm waiting for you to go live, love. You need to go live. You need to say something at this point. And you're probably embarrassed. Meanwhile, your baby father's still up there doing whatever the fuck he want to do. He globe-trotting, going from one Love and Hip Hop to the next. Girl, you should have never said it. I wish it would have never happened. I wish I wasn't sitting here talking about it. But I had to come back to y'all and give y'all an update because it was just a little bit too much for me to sit back and watch Spice go live and keep talking about it and keep talking about it. And then watch her in the next episode that I just showed y'all come for Bambi and Sierra like Bambi and Sierra did something to her. Now you ready to fight them. So I can't wait to see what's going to happen tonight, y'all. Listen, my name is Eve the Weed. Please like, share, and subscribe. Tell me what you think about it in the comments, because you know I'm always down there. I gotta go, YouTube. Later.